Good morning, world. I'm back again. The truth. My topic of the day is a lot of black people is waking up. I'm going to get straight to it. I saw an article on the Washington Post about Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. And he basically was a part of some mob crew or whatever the case may be, stopping 6 black people for entering Arkansas High School. And for some reason, the media is not talking about it. LeBron James brought it up. Now everybody want to talk about it. And they saying that that picture was old because it was in 1957. It doesn't mean white people don't feel that same way now. But it had to take Kanye West and Kyrie Irving to speak up about it. Just like Colin Kaepernick basically knelt down on his knee because he wasn't saying pledge to the allegiance. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like people lose things when they happen to stand up. I ain't see Colin Kaepernick playing the NFL ever since he kneeled his knee down on the grass, on the ground. And he basically stopped his privilege for playing football, and Kanye West spoke up about it on saying that black people are the real Jews. He wound up losing his Adidas deal, and I guess his clothing brand deal with Balenciaga, whatever the case may be. And it seemed like they rather have black people be quiet because it seemed like they paying you for a reason also not to talk about things. But when black people realize and they wake up, they're going to speak about it. Just like Kyrie Irving spoke up saying that he saw a video, Hebrews to Negroes, Negroes to Hebrews to Negroes. He was suspended. It's supposed to be 5 games, but it seemed like it was more than that. And they wanted Kyrie Irving to pay $500,000 to a Jews organization about I forgot, basically like being racist. But knowing that he stood up for whatever he stood up for, and a lot of basketball players was behind him. I know for a fact Jaylen Brown was behind him because he I guess like the leader of the union, and he basically stood up for him. Now everybody else coming up. Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, a whole lot of commentators basically was saying that he was stupid for doing that, knowing that you black. And there was a picture with Charles Barkley back in the days on Sports Illustrated, and he was basically in chains. But he don't want to speak about that. Maybe because he don't want to speak about it because he got a white wife, and he acting like he white, and the white people control him. They pay him, they control him as well. And this is for my black, Latin, and Native Indians. It's time to wake up. You think white people got your back? They don't got your back at all. They just paying you for something that they hired you for. And then everything else, as far as like you speaking up for your rights, it comes with that contract. They get upset when you happen to speak out. Oh yeah, I got fired behind this. And they don't want you to speak the truth, knowing that we are Israelites, according to the Bible. From 12 tribes of Israel. And Judah is the top one from the 12 tribes of Israel. And that's why it's called Judah. And Jewish took our, white people basically took our heritage, or basically the name of it. That's why it's Jewish. Because they wish they was black. Like we are Israelites, Jewish people are Israelis. And they basically taking everything from us, knowing that their forefather is Esau from the tribe of Edom, the 12 tribe of Edom. That goes for Chinese, that goes for Arabian, that go for East Indians, and some Africans, some parts of Africa, knowing that Africa wasn't a real name of Africa. It was some guy named Leonardo Africanus. And it was another guy named, for America, I forgot his first name, Virgil Americas. And people still calling themselves African American. After I realized who I am, I've been stopped calling myself an African American. I'm an Israelite from the 12 tribe of Israel. And my father was black and Puerto Rican. His mother was Puerto Rican. And his father was black. So that makes me an Israelite, Judah, Hebrew Israelite. And my mother was black. Grandfather and grandmother was black. So we do have the right to say who we really are. But they don't want us to know who we are. They just trying to leave us in the dark. But once it turned dark, it also turned to light. Like night and day. When people wake up and realize who they really are, they're going to stand up for who you really is. White people basically took over America while slaughtering the Indians and taking over their land. This is stolen land that white people was owning right here. And that's why there's a lot of racism going on out here, and it still continue to go on. Just like me working in Fresh Direct is a white owner. Knowing that I'm supposed to work from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. There be times that I leave like 4 a.m. And they get upset. They be like, yo, you know you can get terminated from your job if you happen to leave early. And I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to work from 5 to 1. Why y'all going against my rights and try to keep me working here until y'all decide for me to go home. Who give y'all the right? And it's getting to the point that I'm getting tired, and I'm standing up because I believe, and I know I've been believing, but I was heading in the wrong direction, calling myself a Christian, going to a church, and knowing that I've been saying that when I was going to church. The church is not teaching nothing. Ain't nothing but hypocrites. I told my aunts that. Now don't say that, Jay. Why I can't say that? Because y'all not speaking up. I've been with saying that. And they talking about tithes and offerings, and knowing that you don't supposed to pay no church no money. If you want to give anything, it's supposed to be vegetables and fruits. But they not going to say nothing. Because that's an organization run by the white man, and knowing that you don't supposed to go to church on Sunday anyway. It's supposed to be the last day of the week, which was Saturday. That's why it's called Sabbath day. You're supposed to work for 6 days from Sunday to Friday. And you're supposed to rest on Saturday. Because that's one of God's commandments. But nobody want to speak on that. Because they're already programmed. Now I'm about to go to church. You know you don't supposed to go to church on Sunday. Yeah, I know, but I still like to go. Okay, that's on you. That's not on me. Because I know what I'm supposed to do. And I see a lot of black people waking up. If we wake up more, we're going to stay awoke. And basically, if we happen to stay awake, or whatever you want to call it, we could take over this land. We could basically take over this world. Because if you really look at it, we run everything. When it comes down to music, the top selling artist of all times is Michael Jackson. And the top basketball player in the NBA right now was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I know, like football, black people is on top. Baseball, black people on top. Barry Bonds is the most home run hitter of all times. They could keep soccer, they could keep hockey, they could keep all the motherfucking sports. Because black people is not accomplishing that. Probably soccer. But the sports that I did say, the 3 sports, football, basketball, and baseball, black people is on top. Because we the most talented people on this earth. My black, Latin, and Native Indians. We so talented, we don't know our worth. You know what I'm saying? Wonder why they took away the Negro League. Because the Negro League was about to be popular more than the Major League Baseball. So they took some people out the Negro League, like Satchel Paige, and a few other people, Jackie Robinson, and there was a whole lot of other people. It's not like they merged the Negro League to the Major League. No, they just took out certain people. And knowing that we own this, we run this, and we continue happen to be running shit like we supposed to be running, we could take over. And America be better than what it is, even though this is not our our homeland. Our homeland is Jerusalem. A lot of people ain't going to understand. It's going to go over their head. But if you happen to realize who you are, as far as like my black, Latin, and Native Indians, we are Israelites, according to the Bible, from the 12 tribes of Israel. And the white people and everybody else is from the 12 tribes of Edom. They Edomites. Their forefather is Esau. Our forefather is Jacob. Jacob and Esau was twin brothers. One was white and one was black. Esau was born first, Jacob was born second. So according to the Bible, the first one that come out is going to worship the second one. And then Esau was very jealous of Jacob. He was trying to kill Jacob. That's why Jacob changed his name from Jacob to Israel. It's time to wake up. This is our land. China, Japan was never our land. And black people don't need to be out there. As far as like Africa, which was the homeland, not every homeland, because there was some Africans that sold their own people. That's why we became slaves over here in the United States. As far as like southeast of Africa, it's still our homeland. They still follow the codes of being an Israelite from the 12 tribes of Israel. And they know who they are. It's time for you to know who you are. You are Israelites. It's not no religion. It's a heritage. Wonder why there's certain things that we can't do because we black. But when it come down to white people, they can do whatever they want because they on stolen land. How Christopher Columbus discovered America and it was Indians already over here? Nobody got no answer. Just like that guy Jerry Jones is trying to throw that under the rug of what happened to him in 1957, knowing that he probably still feel the same way. That's why he don't got no black coaches on his team. But everybody, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I was never a Dallas Cowboy fan. My team that I used to grow up with was Green Bay Packers. Cause I used to like Reggie White on it. And I represent the New York Jets, the New York Giants, because it's saying New York, and that's where I'm from. It's not like I know any players on that team. I remember Phil Simms, Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around that era. Same thing with the Yankees. I rock it because it says New York. My favorite player on there when I was watching football was Don Mattingly. Darryl Strawberry, Ricky Henderson, when they was on their last times of their career, they went to New York. I was fans of that. Like David Tartabow, I remember him. That was basically it. I'm not really trying to get into the players that I used to like. I'm just trying to have y'all wake up. We are Israelites from the 12 tribes of Israel, my black, Latin, and Native Indians. I'm only speaking out to y'all. I'm not speaking out to no other nation. I'm speaking out to the 12 tribes of Israel. It's time to wake up and stay woke and basically know who you are so you can speak up and stand up for your rights. The court system is not for us. It's against us. I'm a prime example. I lost my daughter based on my child mom's lying, saying that I hit her. And I was found not guilty, and I still had to be penalized. I still lost my daughter. And when I showed that to the judge that I was found not guilty from the criminal court to family court, she still didn't do nothing to my child mom. That's why I don't fuck with white people, yo. I could be around them to like, whatever, you my lawyer, all right, I gotta do this, all right, you better do this. Okay, I gotta do this, but you better do this. Or I'm gonna fire you and find somebody else. That's how I give it up. That's all I gotta say about it. Good day, God bless, peace.